Welcome to another day on the farm. As you all can see, I'm with some of my people here. They are enjoying their nice meals. So on today's video, I want to talk about something really important. And this is how to achieve maximum results when it comes to feeding your pigs. As you all know, 80% of your expenses, of your running costs as a pig farmer goes into feeding your animals. And now when it comes to feeding your animals, as long as you are spending a lot of money feeding your pigs, you must make sure that you are achieving the maximum result you can ever achieve. You must make sure that you are achieving the best value for your money, because it makes no sense spending all this money on your pigs and they're not growing or they're not converting well. So on this farm, there is a way I feed my pigs, which is what I always advise anybody who comes to me. If you want your pigs to grow fast, if you want them to achieve maximum growth, maximum weight gain in a particular amount of time that you want to fatten them for, then you must feed ad libitum. That's what is called feeding pigs ad libitum, and that basically means feeding your pigs 247. If you want your pigs to grow, you must feed them always. That's the truth. If you go to other farms overseas, you all know that their pigs are always eating. In fact, their feeding systems are automated, where their pigs have constant access to water and to feed. And now, if you want to make sure that your pigs have access to constant water, I will advise you to put the nipple drinkers. Put the nipple drinkers. It will help your pigs to eat always, to drink water always, and to grow always, to grow constantly and to grow at a maximum rate. Now, why feeding your pigs constantly or 247 or ad libitum, however you want to put it? Make sure that the feeds you are giving to them is also nutritious, because you can feed your pigs anything, and they'll eat it. But will they grow? Will they gain weight? That's a totally different thing. So, in all you do, feed your pigs nutritious feeds and feed them ad libitum. These are the two things I use on these farms to make sure that my pigs are gaining weight at the maximum time and at a maximum rate. Because the aim of every farmer is to fatten their animals and put it out there to the market. So if your animals are not growing well simply because you don't feed them well, or because you're not feeding them always, it will basically draw you back in the business. As you all know, this is a business. It will draw you back. So you have to make sure that you're feeding your animals constantly and in a very proper way, so as to achieve the maximum growth for these animals. So this is what I do on this farm, and this is what I will encourage you to do on your own farm. Now, for each stage, like I always tell you guys, each stage of growth of these pigs require a different feed. The feeds for your winners, for your newly weaned pigs, should be different. When you wean your pigs, you have to give them a special diet for 1 month, because at that stage, their organs are still trying to develop. So whatever you are going to give to them, reduce the fiber, give them enough nutritious feeds. Even if you don't want to give them the ones you formulated, you can go to the feed shops and get formulated feeds. You can even use the chicken feeds to feed your winners, the weaned pigs. Then when they get into that grower stage, you now feed them another type of feed, which is meant for the growers. And then after the grower stage, then you can now decide to give them the diet meant for the more mature pigs, which basically is not as expensive as the winners and the grower feed. So that is basically how you achieve maximum results. Don't use one feed for all your animals. It's not going to make them to grow very well, because the requirements of the winner pigs is different from that of the adult pigs. So this is one thing you must note if you really want to succeed in your pig farm. So that's basically it on this video.